drop-off could be dramatically different. And so, what's going on there doesn't surprise me. And, what's going on at TCU doesn't really surprise me because I've seen those guys. I've seen like how they recruit and how they run their program. And, when you compete against those guys and you pay attention, I mean, none of this surprises me.
You guys ever worried at all on the sideline about teams trying to steal signs and you guys don't know how to
Yeah.
anything like that?
Yeah.
How do you try to
Yeah.
combat that? I know it's kind of been talking to conference this week.
Right. We do pay attention to it. You try to have a couple signalers going, and but I think certain teams are pretty smart in terms of picking off what's what after a while. I think the no huddle has really led to that on defensive guys picking off offensive signals. I think it's maybe been going on a little bit longer without a lot of discussion where sometimes the offensive guys will pick off the defensive guys' signals. But I think it's been going on, and maybe more teams do it now than they did in the past. And I think some of the not huddling up as much and reading it off a wristband has something to do with it.
Do you look at that as just the game within the game, or is there really some claims to the charges that have been made against certain teams in the league?
It claims in terms of what?
Just in terms of, I don't know, people call it cheating. I mean, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how. It seems to me it's kind of a game within a game.
Right. I mean, in some ways, I guess it's like baseball. As part of the, you got signals. People are going to try to pick your signals off. And so, I think it's something that probably everybody needs to talk about after the season and say, hey, is this something that, hey, we're good to go? Or is there, an ethical thing? And I think it's probably a discussion for after the season.
Do you guys try to change up signals between like what you're calling halfway through the year as teams maybe get film, I guess, on what you're doing on the sideline?
So I think that would be, that would be probably in my mind, crossing the line if you're filming other guys' signals and study them that way. If you're picking them off during the game and all those type of things. I think you got to do a better job of protecting them. And so you switch up signalers, who's live, who's not, those type of things to try to protect yourself a little bit.